Brazil are looking dangerous. We're going to analyse all the small details that stood out to me throughout goal number 1 and goal number 3 in Brazil's 3-0 win versus Chile to help improve your decision making on the pitch. So let's uncover the small details the top pros do that separates them, so you can learn to bridge that gap in your own game. Here's the first goal. Let's let it play out before we go deeper, helping you build your football IQ. Firstly, let's dissect how Santos, the fullback, goes from here to here, completely free, running at the back three. The first thing to note is the ball is switching play as it's coming into Santos. When the ball switches play, teams can be less organised and bigger spaces can appear. We see Pedro inside as a centre mid who is actually playing striker. Rotation like this really disrupts defences. And Martinelli, the left winger. As the fullback gets the ball, he can't play into Pedro directly, so he finds him with a third man pass, going into Martinelli, who then gives it into Pedro. But let's rewind. As the fullback passes the ball, he sees the cue of the centre-back running out of his slot to press Pedro, who is free. Notice I used the word cue. Players ask me how to make better decisions on the pitch. In order to make good decisions, you need to be able to spot important information, cues around you, and then you need to know what these cues mean. For example, the centre-back running out of his slot is a cue the fullback has spotted, and that cue means this space is now free. The quicker you can spot relevant cues, the quicker you can take advantage of situations. So the fullback passes the ball, sees the cue, and then runs in behind. Now for Pedro's decision making. As the ball's coming into him, we see a fairly big passing lane between the fullback and centre-back. But he instinctually knows the defender will move to his right to block it off. So Pedro lets the ball come more across his body and lifts the pass on the left side of the defender in case of an outstretched leg. And we see it perfectly from this angle. Such fast thinking and a great pass. Now the fullback is in and the right-sided centre-back is nowhere to be seen due to him leaving his slot earlier on pressing Pedro. Now we have Rafinha on the blind side. What cue can he see to make the blind side run, as well as the fullback on the ball? Look at the defender. See how he decelerates and then begins to jockey. Now Rafinha has way more momentum than him. The fullback now passes with his left foot like this, which is hard to see coming. Now look how stretched Rafinha is for that shot, trying to get to the ball early to keep a better angle open. Potentially going in the roof of the net near post is a great option here, as the keeper is in a great position. And finally, great reactions time from Estabo. Now for the third goal. Let's let it play out before we break it down. Firstly, take about Lucas Paquetá. For this piece of play, letting the ball run between his legs. How many players here would have turned themselves? We see on the close-up angle that he glances here, spotting Guimarães running into this space. Now doing this, look how much it caught both defenders by surprise, letting Guimarães run freely through the middle. And this whole time, Enrique has passed the ball and then ran on the blind side. Who gets the return pass? And now this lift. But it's not only a lift. The fake shot baits the defender to slide in. That's the key. This composure is next level. He hits the underside of the bar and Guimarães gets the goal. As we see, yes, technique may be one aspect holding you back from reaching the top level, but football IQ is most likely an even bigger thing. An interesting thing to notice is how many good decisions need to happen back to back by each player for these type of goals. This is why playing on a better team with better players can elevate your game so much. If you're a striker, you're more likely going to get more chances, for example. Thank you for watching. If football IQ is something that you feel is holding you back and you've not already taken our free football IQ and decision making course with this many 5-star reviews, click the link in the description below to get that. Leave a like, drop a comment as I try to get back to all of them. But most of all, keep chasing your potential.